Hello, my name is Dr. Apollo. So today let's continue our discussion of programming. So this time will be angle into object-oriented programming and its related concepts. So let's talk about object-oriented programming design solution. So now, we know it, if it is object-oriented, it will be reusable. That means this is an object, no? So it promises write once, runs everywhere. So we have this one in step in OO design is define the class. So the class will become an object. No? For example, this one class transaction. So you have to define maybe this object it has a method and then it has a action. Okay, the method and action. Okay, defining display. No? These are the define. This later on will be access. No? So just take note of this declaration because this is a Python. When you go to Python, this is what you know. And then invoice now is a class now, transaction. So it has defining self amount, date, description, client. So when we access this one, so it has an amount, date, description. This one, class payment transaction. So this is defined display. So return function invoice for sub, no? Sub that client name, no? That display, no? So this is the format. So class payment has elements of amount, date, because it's an object. No? So then polymorph, step two, the one is step one is define the class, then two, use polymorph. So transaction, so this is the design. No? So invoice, it has the elements of this 1K, 1,200, website, these are the strings, okay, and then this is constant. No? Payment, strings and strings. No? So this is for the bank transaction, no? Bank operations program. And for the in transaction, printed at display, no? And then we will display if they access this one. So application in the real system, we have encapsulation. Application in accounting system protects transaction data, amount date from direct manipulation. So in inheritance, invoice and payment inherit from a common transaction. Polymorph, any form now. So display can be called on any transaction object regardless of type. No? And abstraction show the uh, uh, all the only showing the importance. Now, user interact with high level interfaces, not internal logic. The benefit of OOP in accounting, so we have maintainability, easy to fix bugs in one place. Scalability, new types like refund can be added easily. Reusability, base classes reuse across modules. Example, payroll invoicing. Testability, unit tests can target specific classes or method. No? So that's the object-oriented design. Let's move on to business needs, evaluation methods, goals, timeliness, deadlines, resources, requirements, and constraints. No? Usually, program are developed not for itself, but to do something, and then that's applied in business. So business needs, so refer to gap between current state and the desired state of a business. Justify a project or solution addressing a problem. Example, a retail company noticed declining online sales. The business need could be to improve customer experience and more responsive e-commerce website. So this is more on a business side, no? So application is strategic planning, product development, so IT step, no? Business process improvement. So the speed, no? And interface, no? Evaluation method, these are techniques used to assess the performance, success, or effectiveness of a project, no? Or business. We have the common method, KPI, cost benefit, SWOT analysis, survey and feedback analysis scorecard. No? These are the methods, no? In the business. So example for digital marketing campaign, use Google Analytics to track conversion rates, and return on investments. Application. Use post-project implementation or during project checkpoints to ensure alignment with goals. No? Set the goals. Goals are specific, measurable outcomes a business aim to achieve. No? We have the strategic goal and operational goal. No? Strategic long-term high level. No? Operational short-term daily execution. The production. Example of smart increase online sales by 15% within 6 months to improve UX and SEO optimization. User interface. No? Application used in project charters, strategic plans, employee performance evaluation. Time scales and deadlines. A schedule within which goals or tasks must be completed. Example, new CRM implementation must be completed by Q3 and aligned with peak customer acquisition season. No? Application Gantt chart, project management tools, Trello, for example, project management. Year sprints. No? Resources and requirements. These are the assets required to carry out project, people, money, tools. No? Requirements are condition or capabilities that must be met. No? Example, to launch an app. No? Resources development, team, funding, cloud infrastructure. Requirements, iOS and Android compatibility, GDPR compliance. No? So the application defined in application scope, documents and requirements gathering from pieces. No? Constraints, these are the problem no? and risk. No? Constraint limitation that impact project execution. Then we have the risk. No? Potential events that may negatively impact objectives. No? So constraint, for example, budget cap at 100,000. So when the requirements is 1 million. No? Risky developer may leave with project affecting deadlines. No? Application risk register, constraint matrices, risk mitigation planning. These are the applications. Okay, this is all for today. So I'll see you soon in the next segment. Bye bye.